Alright, so I guess we just have a Mabari? Hawke summons the family's faithful Mabari bound to fight alongside the party. Sure. Unpause, Mind Blast. So we don't have all of the other stuff. We do have Mind Blast. Let's see. Menu, record C, inventory, journal, map, tech. Oh, same stuff, basically. Outside Lutheran. Huh. And then inventory. Equip new weapons, armor. Okay, we know that. Oh, we can't zoom in and out. Bethany, that's the little sister. You're also a level 1 mage. If he was in armor, I feel like he should be a level at least like 3. I'll take a 4. Okay, that's fine. Next, let's do this. Carver attributes. Fortitude, crit, magic. Okay. Oh, friend and rival. We're rivals with our bro. That makes sense. That does make sense. And then we know they're younger than us, so abilities. This is new. We have as elemental, spirit, arcane, entropy, primal, and creation. Elemental, spirit, entropy, arcane. We don't have primal. Interesting. Wait, what is we do have arcane mind blast. And you have elemental fireball. Warrior. Two-handed, vanguard, battle master, defender, warmonger. Instead of leading with the feral attack and enemy aspect, the warrior strikes with the weapon's blunt end to stun. Warmonger is a confident adversary well versed in taunting foes, cutting through them, and sending them to the dirt in a bloody heap. Warmongers are also experts in controlling enemy aggression, possessing abilities to draw foes towards them, and that, through stun effects, causes enemy to forget who they were fighting. Cool. Um, elemental. Masters of elements in door. What was it? Elements of fire and ice. Entropy. Fade. Fabric. Snaring. Horrifying. Spirit. Bypassing resistance. Countering enemy mages. Creation. Who heal. Arcane. Fade. And this is what I want to get. Primal. Mage commands Earth and Sky. Oh, that's freaking cool. Tactics. If we're surrounded by at least 2 mind blasts. Aggressive. Will attack enemies the moment they are visible. Will fight back if attack. Damager. Cluster with at least 2 enemies. Fireball. Scrapper. Pommel strike. Sure. Resistances. Fortitude. Magic. Magic. Okay. I'm guessing that's a. Let's look at this. Options, key. I just want to make sure that quick save is as. Yep. Okay. Let's go. Another one. What is happening here? They're no longer there. Oh, that's our staff. Okay. Eh, let's go. Where are you guys? Oh, I did not see that. Quick heal. We don't have. Do we have potions? Unpause. There we go. What? One of your characters have gained a level. Press escape and select level up from the escape menu. When a character levels up, you receive points to spend. Yeah. Attributes. 3 points. Magic, obviously. Damage attack values for mages. Magic resistance. Cunning. Uh, Defense for other characters, as well as the damage inflicted by a crit. Will, mana pool, constitution, health, dex, damage and attack, landing a crit and strength. Warrior. 42 measured resistances. Okay. That's magic. Will. Um. And then con sounds good, but let's do cunning. Let's go upon treated zone. We have elemental. We can't do entropy. Um, let's maybe. Blue can be learned. Diamond represents active abilities that have an instant effect. Wait, diamond icon. Oh, I didn't even read all of that. Um, Shield. We can't do that one. We can do primal, elemental, spirit. I feel like as a big sis, we kind of need some kind of healing. Heal Ella with restorative energy. What kind of person do I want her to be? Heal. I'm gonna do it because of what we're doing right now. I feel like it's the best. It's a good choice. Diamonds represent active and have an instant effect. Hexagons are sustained modes that can be turned on and off. Circles are passive. Okay. Then combat. Press the space bar. La, la, la. Potions. Right side of the quick bar. I'm not a fan of me saving and it unpauses. Was it anything? No, nothing behind us. Money. 3 months down. That sucks. I guess our mom doesn't fight. Red steel fired cold. Eh. You know what? You're using apostate. You're using birchwood. Sure.
Wait, where are we going?
Away?
Away from the darkspawn. Where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Oh man.
Wherever we go, what's important is that we don't separate.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Kirkwall? Are you sure that's wise?
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother. I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate. Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
I don't like that being on 3. Who are you?
You will not have him! They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
All right. We have to help. I need this mind blast. Oh, they don't have a health bar. We're all fine.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor.
Really?
Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valen. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
He's gentle for each other. That's funny.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack. The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we? Wise girl.
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't see Ostagar. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn.
Mm-hmm.
This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Okay.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
We have no choice. The Darkspawn have us fenced in. We go south.
Are there no one had stuff on them? Oh wow. Evelyn, Carver. So Wesley's not here. Bethany? We're gonna do you. Magic, will, index. And then we do have element fireball. We can do so no, you're not doing mind blast as well. Let's see. Spirit bolts. Sponge to the target. You could do healing. But I think right now you're gonna focus on survival. Spirit. Spirit bolt. And Carver. Strength. Con. Will. Either two-handed or defender. Stonewall. Braces for impact, struck enough damage for a brief moment and pushes back enemies against any foe who attacks. Yeah. What do you have actually? You're two-handed. No wait. Weapon and shield. You're not two-handed. Shield defense. Mage, warrior. Tactics. We do need. I'll figure it out. I want to play more before we figure this stuff out. Ugh. Can we not go down? Hit the middle. Mind blast. He has a lot of health. Evelyn, where is? Oh. There we go. Move. Where are you? Not Evelyn, Bethany. You're not doing too bad. Bethany's using a lot of pool. Okay. Variant potion, stamina, drought. Drought, you can. Icons on the right side. This?
Such destruction. May you forgive us. This should have been prevented.
I'm not sure we can survive much more of this.
All right. Oh. We need to get archers. Wait, why are we getting attacked? Ew. Oh, that's why. I was wondering. Mind blast. Where's the potion? So we have 3 health and 2. Let's see. Let's actually see if we have anything here. We do have it. Yep, it is it. Stamina, drought, warriors, or rogue. Okay. spells. Mother, what are you doing? Fire damage. What a long staff. Come on. We got this. Oh, Apprentice, you got to go. Oh, nope. Can we do it this way? Let's see. We can. Not yet. What are you? Oh, crap. Kinda.
Quickly, before they regroup. We must press towards the wilds.
Okay, we leveled again. And you leveled. Strength, con. Defense, cunning. Weapon and shield. Defender, weapon and shield, vanguard, warmonger, battlemaster, bolster. Regain some stamina. Warmonger. Well versed in taunting, cutting through them, send them to the third. Also expert in controlling enemy. Yeah. You already have taunt. Pummel. Defender, weapon and shield. Shield bash. Yeah. Now us. Magic, Dex. We've been we've been going down. Well, our health has been going down. We can do what is this? Greater heal, heroic aura. Or we can do arcane shield. Sustained. I do like the sustained stuff. Or we can do stunning blast. Sweeping sword of energy. It can stun opponents as well. Stunning. Yep. Next go around, we can do the shield injury kit. Opal.
Not going to happen.
have a road. That's annoying. Can you not bash it open?
You think so? Not likely.
What's that? Curry Wild. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Earl of the Almari people stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Arling stood on the border of the dark forest on the southern border of Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. For 20 years, this Earl led an army of warriors and hounds deep in the forest in his hunt for the werewolves. He slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chosen wilder folk. Any of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years, we read about, we learned this in art as well. For 20 years, the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old chisened woman found her sons all dead at the Arl's blades. She pulled one of the very blades from one son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Arl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Earl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wander still. The ruins of his Arling stood to this day, filled with the ghosts of women wailing eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Kokori Wilds. There are also many legends about the great southern forest, as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The Chisin Wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wildland spread as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mist are vast tracts of snow, where white-capped mountains and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive. Yet the Chisin elk out in existence even there, and they tell horrors beyond the wilds, and the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. The most, Ferelden simply ends with the Kakari Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? From Lands of the Wilder by Mother Ellis. Alias. Chantry Scholar 918. Dragon. Something with the chest we can't get. Codex. Locks. Quick potions. An honest answer regarding apostate. A mage who does not receive the teachings of the circle and who does not have the words of Adraste in her heart is an apostate and a danger to us all. Without the guidance of the holy chantry, a mage may foolishly dabble in the darker arts, blood magic, or demon summoning, thus becoming malefic, malefacrum. And a mage's mind will ever be a doorway to spirits of the fade. Without proper instruction, this doorway remains open and unsecured. If a demon should come through this doorway and possess a mage, an abomination is created. Abominations know only madness. They cannot be reasoned with and will slaughter man, woman, and child without thought. Whole cities have fallen to these creatures. Thousands have died at their hands. The Chantry and her Templars have a duty to ensure that this does not happen. If I knew a better way to deal with magic, I would seize upon it immediately. You say we should let the mages guard themselves. I tell you that this is no solution. Look at the Deventer Imperium. Their magisters do not know restraint. Without chantry oversight, the magisters abuse their power. Those without magic are trampled underfoot and are forced to serve. Slaves are slaughtered by the hundreds to feed the magister's hunger for power. To feed the magister's hunger for power. Even some mages are not spared. For in mages, as in all humans, there exists a spectrum. On one end, the very powerful. On the other, those that can barely light a candle. The Empire cares only for the strongest, and those who do not compare favorably are thrown to the wolves. Imagine your children growing up in such a world. If a mage asked it of you, you would have to give him your daughter, not knowing what his plans for her might be. This is a lot of propaganda. Hmm. You could not resist him, and neither could she. Without our Templars and without the Circle, the common man would have no defense against magic. We must deny the major certain freedoms for the common good. I wish there was another way. I told the apprentices this is a test of their faith, and it is the will of the Maker. Many understand that we do what we do for their own good. Excerpt of a letter from Glen Cleric Francesca of Starkhaven to Lord Guthric Apples. The thing that this world and the treatment of mages is ridiculous. The city of Kirkwall, this is where we're headed. So this what do we know of Kirkwall? Kirkwall once lived on the edge of the Winter Imperium and was home to nearly 1 million slaves. Stolen from elven lands or shipped from across the sea, all slaves fed the Imperium's unquenchable thirst for expansion. They worked in massive quarries and sweltering foundries that produced stone and steel for the empire. The city's complicated past is not easy to forget. History's having marked many corners of the stone city. A ship approaching the harbor spots the city's namesake, an imposing black wall. It is visible for miles and carved into the cliffside are a pantheon of vile guardians representing the old gods. Over the years, the Chantry has effaced many of these profane sentinels, but it will take many more years to erase them all. Also carved into the cliff is a channel that permits ships into the city's interior. Flanking the channel are two massive bronze statues, the twins of Kirkwall. The statues have a practical use. Kirkwall sits next to the narrowest point of the walking sea, and a massive chain that can be erected between the statues and the lighthouse, closing off the only narrow navigable lane. This strange hold on sea traffic is jealously guarded by the ever changing rulers of the city as the net trolls taxes, tolls, and extortions in from the sea. From the pursuit of knowledge, we know who that is, Brother Genetivi, the Hikari Wiles. We read this. Yeah, thankfully. Let's do this. Okay, this is how I want it. Hopefully it stays open. Okay, Carver attributes. I wonder what's the master level here? Because we're just leveling up. Con, strength, dex. You're a defender, warmonger. You can pummel strike. You can do pummel blow. Or you can do. No, I don't want you with taunt. What about defender? Bulwark. Turn up the blade. While many warriors choose to endure their foes' hits, cannot be used at the same time as elemental Aegis. That's a sustained. This is also sustained. Elemental Aegis. We have to pick one. Elements that rely on your armor, keeping it between you and the has learned this lesson when it can anticipate magical attacks. Magical attacks. I feel like this would be great from the sisters, but it would be a waste here. But I feel like this is something he would use against his sisters. So Aegis. We just RPing that. Bethany. Magic. Dex. Will. Elemental pyromancer. Passive. Yeah, pyromancer. Oh, I want the chest so freaking bad. But we can't. The fact that there's no see all. Okay, what are you? You have a freaking great sword. Can we redo stuff? Because I am not happy with that. We don't need a sword with it, a shield with this. I don't think. I'll take it. Then you have a shield, don't you? You do. Perfect. Now let's go. Party whilst we go. Another. This is our first ogre or another ogre? I don't know what the beginning was.
Maker, give me strength.
No, Bethany. Oh my God.
Bethany!
Are you serious? I don't even have to freaking the wolf up. I'm so upset. Mind blast. You know what? Oh, do we have Mind Blast back? We do. While they deal with that, we'll deal with them. Wait, was he actually up? He was, my bad. Let's heal. And then let's do that. You're down. While you're doing that, my poor sister. That's freaking annoying. Mind Blast. When did they come through here?
Bethany, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
I don't want to say that to our mother. She died bravely.
Bethany risked her life to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my daughter. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Can we take her body?
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress.
We don't care about the make.
Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side.
Can we bring her
Let us
back?
take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I didn't care about the maker as a dwarf either.
Forget you.
Oh man.
At least Father will have company now.
I want my staff and my belt back.
Too late. Let's make this quick.
There's no end to them.
Ooh. A freaking dragon. Is that a blighted dragon? Please don't be Flemeth. Flemeth. Save our sister. Save Bethany. If you can't, you can go home. She looks amazing.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the
We didn't fight the ogre.
Is that not enough?
Do I want to be a dragon though?
We won't be able to get through the darkspawn on our own.
They are everywhere, or soon will be. Where is it you plan to run to, hmm?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. So far, simply to flee the darkspawn.
You couldn't come here before Bethany died?
Any better suggestions? I hear the deep roads are vacant now.
Oh, you I like. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Now our Grey Warden was warned that Flemeth isn't human and she's something else from Morgan. But we, as Marion, do not know that. She just helped us.
Anything you could do for us would be appreciated.
Should we even trust her?
No,
We don't even know what she
but
is.
Marion does.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
That's a lot to ask without telling us what this involves.
It's nothing more dangerous than one so capable can handle.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered?
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way.
With whom?
Emily, you're not without your own needs.
Are you going to save us?
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
He's
No.
turning.
I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
Roast a few more darkspawn? I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Danish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full.
Gotcha.
Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
Can he become a warden?
Right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
There must be something we can do.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Oh,
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
he needs to be a Grey Warden.
I'm sorry, Aveline. This has to be done.
Where's Carter? Carver.
Thank you.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
Mm-hmm.
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium, slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
What do you have going on, Flemeth? You saved us and you saved the Warden. Oh, naughty.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the
These look
wolves.
like our brother.
Unbelievable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock. We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Evelyn rivalry +10. Quest update. Ooh. Flemeth, you are required to do nothing. Least of all, believe. Ages ago, legend says Ban Canaban took to a wife a beautiful young woman who harbored a secret talent for magic, Flemeth of Highever, and for a time they lived happily until the arrival of a young poet, Ozen, who captured the lady's heart with his verse. They turned to the Chisin tribe for help and hid from Canabar's wrath in the wilds until word came to them that Canabar lay dying. His last wish was to see Flemeth's face one more time. The lovers returned, but it was a trap. Canabar killed Ozen and imprisoned Flemeth in the highest tower of the castle. In grief and rage, Flemeth worked a spell to summon the spirit into this world to wreak vengeance upon her husband. Technically, she still started everything. She was in the wrong. Vengeance she received, but not as she planned. The spirit took possession of her, turning Flemeth into an abomination, a twisted, maddened creature. She slaughtered Canabar and all his men and fled back into the wild. For 100 years, Flemeth plotted, stealing men from the Chisin to sire monstrous daughters. Horrific things that could kill a man with fear. These Kakari witches led an army of children from the wilds to strike at the Amari tribes. They were defeated by the hero Carmack, and other witches burned, so they say. But even now, the Wilders whisper that Flemeth live on in the marsh, and she and her daughters steal those men who come too near. Morgan's mother saved the last Grey Wardens from death at the top of the Tower of Ishal, but just who or what Flemeth truly is a mystery. Bethany. Marion's younger sister Bethany died during their family's flight from Lutheran, leaving Marion and Bethany's twin brother Carver as the only surviving children. Oh, I didn't realize they were twins. Like Marion, Bethany was an apostate mage in hiding from the circle since childhood. Protecting Marion and Bethany from the temples became the defining fact of the family's life, forcing them to move frequently and live well below their means in small hamlets like Lutheran. Bethany was close to her eldest sibling and idolized and envied the way Marion embraced magic, but she could never give up her resentment of being different and fear for what their future will hold. That's sad. Oh, nothing there. Lore. Nothing there. Places. Ogre. Towering over the darkspawn kin, the massive ogres are a rare sight on the battlefield. Traditionally, they only appear during a blight, but some records claim that ogres have been spotted in the deep roads, hunting alone or in small groups. At least one report by the Grey Wardens claimed that an ogre was spotted alone in the Kokari Wilds in 919 Dragon, though it was weakened and easily dispatched. Up to 100 of these creatures can accompany a darkspawn horde at any one time during a blight, often using their great strength to burst through fortifications and demolish the front lines of the opposing army. They use brute force to charge their enemies like buffs, slam the ground with their fists to shake enemies off their feet, and hurl giant rocks into the faces of oncoming foes. Melee can be difficult against a giant that snatches a warrior up in one hand, crushing the life out of him or beating him into oblivion with the other hand. The nimble can try to wriggle his way free, or an ally can attempt an array of stunning blows on an ogre to free the comrade in danger. Grey Warden Grey Warden lore urges caution when slaying an ogre. Unless it is ensured that they have received a major wound to the head or the heart, it is possible that they are lying dormant and will regenerate to full health within a matter of minutes. During the blight, most Grey Wardens recommend burning all darkspawn to ashes, dead ogres in particular. Now, our quest. We have the amulet and find our family. Where does this say? It's annoying. Oh, I don't think we have our belt back. We do not. That's annoying. Destructive lothering. Oh, that's the yeah. On our boy.
Wesley would have been horrified to see this.
So this is where Mother's from. Charming place.
We need to find your uncle. With any luck, he's received my letter.